Satan. Everything is spiritual. We just plan it out on a physical plane. This is Ecclesiasticus 25:19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, being it's a hard walk. If you're dealing with a woman that is off at the mouth and fully taking up your time, that's going to be a hard walk for you. It says climbing up as a sandy way is to the feet of the aged. Like the elderly. An elderly person is going to have a hard time climbing up a sandhill. So is a wife full of words to a quiet man. You know? That's plain. That wife going to drive that man crazy. It says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. So we not out here just look. Of course we men. If we see something we like, they're either gonna come to us or we gonna get at it because we like women. But we're not making that woman our main focus. We're using them for what they are. They throwing out the vibration or they want to get down. Get down. Leave them, pay your wage and leave them alone after that. And now I'm gonna go down to 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So we gotta remember that these women are working with the spiritual demon Satan. We gotta remember that. Shalom, bro. Come, I'm doing lesson. Come, and we gotta remember. Come. This the brother. Shalom, Makim. This the brother Shaquat right here, bro. I'm just doing a lesson on these women.
Come. Let me on. Let me grab my.
Come. 1 second, brothers. 1 second.
You on live?
Come. Now I'm just uploading the lesson. Come. I was saying right there. This says, "Stumble not at the beauty of a woman." It's a lot, bro. Stumble. This is Ecclesiasticus 25:21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. So in our walk, a lot of brothers been doing videos on it, and the women are, especially women now, they're just a distraction. We gotta keep our eyes single unto the Heavenly Father because the times are short. Yahweh Shai could make anything happen at any time, and this is our time to be building up. The net neutrality just went through. So they shutting down parts of the internet. That mean the famine of the word is coming. That mean you got to have all the wisdom and knowledge written within you. As Isaiah 33:6 says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So we got to know that these women, we use them for what they are. Use them, pay your wage, do what you do, and leave them alone.
If I may say, the thing that you got to understand about these women now, there's a lot of women that believe in that, and they're trying to do the job of a help, right? A help meet for a lot of men. So you if you got a wife already, a girlfriend, y'all be pleased to dwell with each other, go ahead and deal. Just understand that they're not trying to get out of this society. They're not trying to even if they say they are, they don't understand the big picture. They don't understand the sacrifices that we men go through. Because we know how close we are, and that this is about to all end, and they won't get it until 911 needs 911.
Okay.
Until a man is more precious than anything that they could accomplish or achieve.
Mm-hmm.
So until that point, you throw little things at them just to keep them on their toes and keep them busy. But other than that, man, don't put all your hope into them because they only gonna try to lead you away from this truth, man.
Because think about it too. All the women that you messing with, they not virgins. A lot of men have popped them, so they got the spirits of all those men on them. So you gotta remember that when you dealing with them, they gonna have they crazy mood swings. Mm-hmm. They gonna talk about how much they need you because they need comfort. But that's your time to be studying. That's your time to be putting up lessons.
Yeah.
It
said, I'm sure you've
read 1 Corinthians 7?
Yeah.
I read that.
How much of it did you read?
I read from 27 to 29.
Yeah, because I just want to quote, so it's probably the spirit. It says, what was I wanting? That they that have a wife.
Yep. Be as though they had none.
No, but the other one was, it may not be in that chapter, but it is, they that have a wife, will have trouble in the flesh.
Come.
When you deal with things, you're going to have trouble in the flesh. Like right now, I got one. So I got to deal with dealing with it. You know, you know. So you got to spend time. Oh, I don't feel good today. Well, that's not my problem. I'm busy. I got a brother too. You know, that's not my problem. But it is though, because it is your problem. It becomes your problem. You got to deal with them accordingly, though. That's why earlier in the chapter it says, "Do benevolence." You got to give them an amount of affection, you know, to accomplish the things that they need, you know, that you need. Shalom, bro.
Like the brother was saying, you gotta deal with women accordingly. Don't let all don't let all the time that you have, your idle time or your time that you could be studying, give it unto this woman, because they gonna want a lot. They gonna want a lot from you, mentally, physically, because they unstable due to all the spirits that the other man has on, the other men that they slept with have on them. So they gonna feel some type of way when you're not dealing with them.
Hey, as well as they can feel the energy of how unstable these times are. You know, that's why there'll be a lot of women right now seeking to be with a man, because they know that something's coming, but they you know, in their spirit, they ain't all that independent talk as much. They still think they got it, but there's not all that same amount of talk of oh, I'm independent, I don't need no man. They starting to realize I need a man. A man makes me feel better. There's a lot of benefits to actually having a man, which is true. But don't forget that they will hinder you as much as possible to get you with the society upon their agenda versus you putting them onto your agenda. And that's where the tough part comes in, keeping them accomplishing your agenda through the spirit versus their worldly agendas.
Yeah, can I make a point real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
That's why Apostle Paul said, I believe y'all had it in 1 Corinthians 7.
Yep.
He that careth for his wife, care for the things of the world, how he may please his wife.
Exactly.
Right?
That's right here.
Because
it
takes your energy, because these women, they're naturally of this world.
That's right.
They go after whoever's in power, and the people that's in power, they set forth, you know, the trends. They set forth, you know, the morals, the principles. They set forth all these things, and the women, they follow it. They run with it. So as long as you following after her, you're following after this world.
That's right.
That's why men follow trends to please these women.
Hey, there was only one person I heard, or the first person I heard to say it in this form was Tupac. He said, I make music for the bitches because the bitches will buy the CD, but then the men gonna follow whatever the bitches do.
Yep.
And he was right. That's exactly right about the world.
He was telling that to Biggie.
Yep.
That's why Biggie started making records for the ladies. Because, you know, the ladies will buy the records, and it'll have the men start buying their records.
If I can make another point, that's why these other Israelite groups cater to these women in their churches.
Yep.
So they can have acceptance of the world. That's the difference at Great Millstone. We're cutting them out because they're not a piece. They're not on the totem pole that we need. They're below us on the totem pole. We got to seek up. They need to be seeking to be with us, and we need to be seeking to be with Yahweh Shai and all the way up to the top to Yahweh. You know, not down, seek down to be with a woman, and then we'll bring other men. I ain't got. If a man is trying to follow after a woman, he's in the totally wrong spirit, and he's not gonna. And the Lord's not dealing with that. That's an effeminate spirit. That's putting a masculine spirit on the woman, putting them two in the wrong position. Esau did that back with Willie Lynch. You know, but I don't want to digress from the point. Oh, I had the script exactly. If I could read it. This is 1 Corinthians 7 and 32. But I would have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried careth for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord.
Yeah.
But he that is married careth for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife.
That's plain. You know, when you with your woman, you worried about the holidays. What you gonna get her for her birthday? Yeah. You know, you're not worried about, oh, I need to upload more videos. I need to study more. I need to know this breakdown. I need to hit up some brothers, seeing how they week going. You worried about how your woman feel and what you gotta do to make her happy.
Christmas.
You're not worried about the things of the spirit. You worried about the things of the flesh.
That's right.
I
don't know where you want to go after that.
Yeah, she should be following your spirit, man. Not the other way around. All right. Yep. That's why we fail you know, as a people, going back to Adam,
Yep.
she was supposed to follow his lead, but you saw what happened. All right, she followed after the serpent, and she got what she got from the serpent, and then next thing you know, Adam is following after her, and now we gotta die. Now it's death. All right, now it's wickedness.
You just read that in the 4th chapter, right?
You know, so that's why the Lord already he set that order from the foundation of the world that the men are supposed to lead. Because you see what happens following a man leading, being led by a woman.
Yeah. She was not imparted wisdom and understanding, so how could she guide you anywhere? How's she gonna know where to go? If that matter of fact, could you go to the totem pole right quick? In 1 Corinthians 11. Because there's an order, and if you're out of order, following this order, I got it. Okay. If you don't follow the totem pole, the order of the totem pole, you're not gonna be connected to where it's supposed to be connected. You go ahead and bring it, bro.
This 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Yahweh Shai. The head of the woman is the man. And the head of Yahweh Shai is Yahweh.
There's the order. From the Most High God Yahweh down to Yahweh Shai, down to the man, and then down to the woman. But what did it say in Jeremiah the 31st chapter, the 22nd verse, that I've created a new thing in the earth.
A woman shall surpass a man.
So, a woman will compass a man, be above a man. And you go to Isaiah the 3rd chapter, it said children are oppressors and women rule over them. Yeah, that's us. Completely destroyed. This is what happens when women rule over men. You see how destroyed our people are in society. This is what happens. You know, this is the worst case scenario when you let a woman rule. This is best case scenario too. That's what's messed up. It's just not good. So when men get back in order, the woman should be after you. So because a woman can't connect to Yahweh Shai or to Yahweh without the man. It doesn't work. It was set up that way. Esau knew that. That's why he took that connection out. That's why when you go to you have something? That's why I'm gonna quote this. That's why when you go to Isaiah the 32nd chapter, it tells you, man, that you women are out of order, and you believe that you don't need a man. You know, so the venture shall fail where you can do things on your own. You can be an independent woman, but that ain't gonna work for you in these last days, man. In the last days, and then you go to the second chapter, up higher in the chapter, it's gonna tell you that you need a man to protect you in those days, because you ain't gonna be able to do it. No matter how big and buff you are, there's still a man, and you can have the scrawniest man. You might be able to get him, but the average man is gonna get the strongest woman, man. He can conquer her, let alone a strong man. You know, you want to make a point?
That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Gone. So with that lesson, Lord willing, you Akim were edified. We want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the elders and apostles at GMS Great Millstone. And Shalom to you Akim preaching this word in sincerity, diligence, and in truth. Shalom.
Shalom.